Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Brown Sugar. I'm sitting in my car outside of Whole Foods Market right now, and I stopped over here to pick up a package. Now, the package I stopped to pick up from the Amazon was this ancient Greek remedy oil. It's a face oil. It has olive, it has sweet almond, jojoba, rose hip, and vitamin E. This is something that I'm just going to use to pamper my skin after I do my clay mask at home. So I got that. Now, I did get my cherry vanilla soda. I always have to get one of these. They are so delicious, and they're one of the cleaner sodas that I've ever seen. So, yeah, I'm going to have that because I'm getting ready to go to the gym, and that's going to help me get some energy. I also got some baking soda and some arrowroot powder. I'm going to be making my own deodorant, and I hate to sit down and just go, like, how do you say it? I hate to sit down and overanalyze all the ingredients and things. I just hate doing that. But when you start having ailments like headaches and pains and things like that, you start wondering, okay, are some of these chemicals that, I'm putting on my skin gonna, the cause of it? And I just hate having to go through that. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna start making my own deodorant. Now I do use I use a mixture of deodorants. I use the regular Lady's Choice. I use the aluminum free ones, the Mega Babe. If anybody's ever heard of Mega Babe, I've used that. I got had a couple of those at my house. Then I also have the Crystal Stick, and I kind of have gone back and forth between all of them. I said, you know what? It's time for me to start it's time for me to put my foot down with this stuff, and it's time for me to get to business and get this stuff cleaned up, because I don't want to be down the line having problems and it's linked to something that I'm putting on my skin. But also, I got some canned goods. These are, if you look up at the top of these, they're right up here, this little gray area, gray words that says non-BPA lining. So I noticed when I eat garbanzo beans, I have less gas. So I got 3 cans of those. I got 2 cans of navy beans. I've got a couple of cans of black-eyed peas. And I got some butter beans from Eden, because the butter beans I was buying from Bush, they didn't make any mention of BPA linings. So I got this one, which is actually an organic one with no BPA lining. So yeah, so I'll still be able to enjoy my butter beans. I did have to pay a little extra for that, but guess it's worth it. And sometimes I want something crunchy. So while I'm at work, while I'm drinking my smoothie or whatever, I'll take some of these organic dry cereal in a sandwich bag, and I'll crunch on them. And they're pretty much close to fat-free. So yes, and this is the arrowroot powder that I'm going to be using to make my own deodorant, and the baking soda. Also, last week I had a craving for brownies, so I came to Whole Foods and got this. I mixed it with water, and instead of using oil, I used applesauce. And I ended up with a brownie that was like 1.5 grams of fat. It was delicious. I did add a little egg substitute to here also, and my daughter loved them. So yeah, I got this one avocado, which is going to take me forever to eat, because I only eat, anything that's like fat like this late, at night at dinner, and it's only a tiny piece. So it's going to take me a while to finish that avocado. So yeah, that's everything that I got. That's everything that I'm sitting here looking at. I'm getting ready to go to the gym, and I just wanted to share what was going on in my day and let you guys know the nice things that I purchased. Thank God I'm able to purchase things that are nice for myself. Okay, I just wanted to add, I forgot to tell you guys, I did pick up 2 more of my favorite coconut waters at Whole Foods, and these will run you about $5.50 each. So I got 2 of these. So just in case I get a little dehydrated, I overdo it with my sweating and my profuse sweating and the and then also going to the sauna. If I overdo it, I've got 2 of these large coconut waters to replenish myself. Hey guys, I'm back. I just pulled up at the gym, and I just want to also let you guys know I did post a picture of my ramen last night. I drove my daughter to Austin to see Maroon 5. I dropped her off at the concert, and then I went to do a little shopping, fruit shopping. I picked up some fruits. I did a little mini fruit haul, and then I stopped to have dinner at this ramen restaurant, and it had vegan ramen, and I got extras on the top. The cilantro was an extra, the Brussels, what was it, bean sprouts, and I think there was ginger and green onion. It was great. So yeah, it was a very low fat. I could tell it didn't have hardly any oil, but it was just a little salty for my taste. So I found myself eating all the noodles and veggies out of there and kind of leaving a lot of the soup, the broth in there. But yeah, if ever I do stop and do a restaurant, it has to be like a salad restaurant, like sweet tomatoes, or I think you call it salata, or either it has to be some restaurant that's based around salads. So those are the type of restaurants that I really prefer if I'm going out to stop at any restaurant. It has to be a restaurant that sells mostly salads. And if I go to Chipotle's, I avoid the rice because the rice does have oil in it, the brown rice and the white rice. So I'll usually just get some of the beans, the black beans, the pinto beans, then I'll get it like a salad, like a bowl with a lot of the greens, and then maybe some corn and some of the other little toppings. But yeah, that's if I go to Chipotle's, which is rare because they do have a lot of added oils in there. But yeah, that's me. Oh, and I also like to stop if I do a restaurant, Vietnamese, no, actually Thai. The Thai restaurants where they have the summer rolls, and then they have the vegan summer rolls with tofu. I really love those. And maybe a little rice and a little stir fry, but I don't eat too much of the stir fry because I'm always afraid. I tell them, don't put any oil in there. But you know, it always looks like there's oil there, so I try not to get that stuff. I just try to stick to the summer rolls and with tofu. So yeah, those are the types of restaurants that I typically would stop at if I stopped at one. All right, well, I'm headed into the gym now. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys that my daughter really enjoyed that concert. I just didn't like all the traffic that was around, entering Austin. There's a lot of construction, too much traffic, bumper to bumper, and then the traffic around the building where the concert was, it was terrible. And the police that were out directing the traffic, they weren't good. But other than that, she enjoyed the concert, so that's what mattered. I just want to put a smile on her face and treat her to something since it's her birthday month. All right, guys, well, I'm going to go ahead and start my workout. Hey, everybody, I'm back. I'm in the locker room right now, but I am going to be doing my whole workout to Madonna. Now, I just chose her. It was a random choice, but I'm not a huge fan of Madonna, but I mean, I like her music. I mean, I like some of her songs, and I feel like a lot of her songs are upbeat enough for me to work out to, and why not? It'd be fun. So, all right, this workout is going to be dedicated to Miss Madonna. On the elliptical for 3 minutes, listening to La Isla Bonita by Madonna. I'm on the level 3. This is the first time I'm starting out on level. So yeah, I got my sweat jacket on. I'm getting ready to sweat the night away. All right, I'm getting ready to start listening to Vogue by Madonna. All right. Living in a material world. Listen to Material Girl by Madonna. And I'm coming up on the 19th minute. Still on level 3. Almost 8.8 miles covered. All right. Living in a material world, and I am a material girl. Okay, I'm coming up on the 25th mark, 25-minute mark. Still on the third level. 1.8 miles, 1.08 miles, sorry. If we took a holiday, took some time to celebrate, just one day out of life, it would be so nice. All right, guys, I'm listening to Get Into the Groove. You've got to prove your love to me. Okay, running out of air. 37:25, 1 mile and 67. On level 3 still. I'm on the 40s now, and since Secret by Madonna is 5 minutes long, I'm gonna listen to it twice and I'll be in the 50s. So it goes, something's coming over, something's coming over me, my baby's got a secret. Okay, guys, and I'm still on level 3, 2 miles, 0.25, 90 calories. You just keep on pushing my love over the borderline. All right, guys. Okay, right here I had to do a voiceover because I forgot and had my headphones in. But 54 minutes, almost finishing out. I did crank it up to level 7 and I did a pretty good job. All right. Hey everybody, I am finished with the elliptical finally after 55 minutes. I just came from the crunch machine. I did about 100 crunches on that machine. And now I'm just on the treadmill walking slowly, just getting a few steps in. And I probably won't be on here for very long because I'm getting kind of tired. But yeah, I'm gonna let you see at 35 seconds. All right, going kind of slow. I'm listening to music, makes the people come together. Anyway, that's Madonna. my best impression of Madonna. All right, I'm finishing it up right here. Almost, I'm gonna hit 20 minutes and that's when I'm gonna stop. All right, guys, it's been fun. Wow. Hey everybody, I'm back. I just finished with 20 minutes of just this kind of slow walk on the treadmill. So today it's going to be a total of 75 minutes because I did the 55 on the elliptical and the 20 minutes of a slow walk on the treadmill. So I was a little weaker today. I think it's because I didn't eat that much today. I had like the water with lemon and ginger this morning, and then I had a banana and maybe 2 oranges and just a bunch of juice. So I really didn't eat that much, but I'm probably gonna go slam it in once I get home. But yeah, it was an okay workout. It could have been better, but yeah. And I guess because you know what I think? I think it might have also been that we got in kind of late last night, around 1 a.m. after that concert I took my daughter to in Austin, Maroon 5. We got in kind of late, and I don't think I actually went to sleep until 3 a.m. So I think that had something to do with it, as well as not really eating a lot today. I'm definitely going to get the food in once I get home. I'm going to get the calories in, because I definitely don't like to be in a deficit or restrict or anything like that. I read once somewhere that if you restrict, your body slows your metabolism down, and when you increase your eating, of the right foods, I'm talking about non-starchy fruits and vegetables, kind of like what Mr. and Mrs. Skeleton says. If you increase that type of food, maybe even some starchy fruits and vegetables, your body's going to increase your metabolism. Your body's not dumb. Your body's very intelligent, and from what I've heard. but that's just what I heard. That wasn't scientifically proven or anything like that. But yeah, so I enjoyed Madonna. I finished out on Papa Don't Preach. Yeah, she has a lot of hits, and people kind of underestimate her. She's been around for a long time, and she's paid her dues. And yeah, I do dedicate my workout to her, even though it wasn't one of the better ones. It was a decent workout. All right, well, you guys, thank you again for coming along with me on my weight loss journey. I hope you'll join me. Just at least just come with me with my journey. You know, whether it's watching the videos or whether it's getting up and moving and being active, and doing some cardio or strength training, or either just your diet, any one of those things. So I just like to say thank you again for all the new subscribers, and just thanks to everybody. I definitely appreciate you, and everybody have a beautiful night. All right, till the next time.